Okay, let's unpack this. If you've ever needed a custom outdoor shelter, maybe, a carport for a specific vehicle, or perhaps some robust storage for equipment.
For even like an adaptable outdoor workspace.
Right. You probably know the usual options. They can be, well, either really expensive custom builds,
Uh-huh.
or you get those off-the-shelf kits that just don't quite, fit what you need. It's a pretty common DIY headache.
It really is.
Well, our deep dive today looks into something pretty fascinating that tackles this head-on. ODC's DIY carport frame connector kits. We've looked at some articles, user reviews,
Yeah.
and what really jumps out is how they're kind of reframing the whole idea of custom outdoor building.
Exactly. Our mission for this deep dive really is to distill what's going on with these kits. We want to explore how this modular approach offers genuine flexibility
Okay.
and cost effectiveness. It's about empowering you, the builder, to create exactly what you need efficiently. It's based on some smart ideas about like distributed manufacturing.
So let's get right into it. What are these kits, basically?
Well, essentially, they provide the critical parts, the frame connectors.
Wow, okay.
Think of them as the engineered backbone, the joints, the angles that hold the whole structure together.
Right. Our research showed how this sort of unbundles the tricky part of a custom build.
Exactly. It simplifies what normally needs welding or special fabrication. Makes it more of a bolt-together thing.
Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting. And a few sources pointed this out.
Mm.
The kits don't include the poles,
Yeah.
which when you first hear that, you might think, wait, no poles.
Right. It sounds like something's missing. But what's actually insightful here, and we saw this in an industry analysis,
Okay.
is that this isn't an oversight. It's actually a really smart strategic choice.
How so?
Well, think about shipping long, heavy poles. It's incredibly expensive.
Oh, astronomical, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially long distance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So by leaving them out, ODC cuts way down on those shipping costs. But, maybe more importantly, it puts the power of customization and local sourcing right in your hands.
Local sourcing. So you mean getting the poles yourself?
Precisely. You pick the poles, steel, wood, whatever works, matching them to your budget, what's available nearby.
And the look you want, or how strong it needs to be.
Yes. It's a great example of applying those distributed manufacturing ideas to construction.
Yeah.
You handle the bulky, simple stuff locally.
That makes sense. And that local sourcing piece really opens up the customization, doesn't it?
Totally.
You're not just saving money, you're getting a level of like material choice and design integration that's hard with standard kits.
Mm-hmm.
We also saw they have different kit options, right? Standard, heavy duty.
Yeah, and snow rated too. And it's not just labels.
Oh.
No, like the snow rated ones, for instance, they often have specific reinforced shear plates, different bolt patterns, all designed to handle much heavier vertical loads, sometimes up to, say, 50 pounds per square foot based on their tech sheets.
Wow. That's serious.
Wow.
Crucial for snowy areas.
Absolutely. It shows there's real engineering thought behind the modular design. Plus, you get to choose your own covering material, too.
Right, like metal sheeting or fabric or maybe polycarbonate panels.
Whatever fits your vision and your needs.
That sounds incredibly flexible.
Mm-hmm.
But could that level of customization be daunting for someone maybe newer to big DIY projects?
That's a fair question.
Like, how do you figure out the poles, the assembly? Is there support?
Yeah, that's key. Empowering people is great, but you need guidance too, and
Yeah.
ODC seems to provide that pretty comprehensively.
Okay.
Looking at their manuals and support forums, they offer really precise guidance on pole cut lengths, material suggestions,
Okay.
and detailed assembly instructions. The aim is to make it manageable, accessible, even if it's your first big build.
So it removes a lot of the guesswork.
Exactly. It makes sure the benefit of local sourcing doesn't become this huge challenge.
Got it. So if we connect this back to the listener, what this really means for you is getting the tools and know-how to create these robust, highly personalized shelters without breaking the bank or being stuck with a one-size-fits-all design.
It's about really owning that project. From the idea stage right through to the finished structure.
Yeah.
This deep dive, I think, has really shown how a smart modular approach focusing on those clever connectors and local sourcing can unlock some really accessible innovation.
Right.
It's a good example of how thoughtful design can empower people to build things efficiently, effectively, and get exactly what they need.
It really does make you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If something that seems as complex as building a carport can be, demystified like this,
Yeah.
put within reach with this kind of flexibility and support, what other big, maybe daunting projects could be transformed?
Interesting question.
By focusing on clever connectors, smart modularity, and using local resources, could it foster a whole new level of self-reliance and creativity for you?